Hi BookTube, it's Stephanie. Let's play a game. So let's play and figure out what my TBR for March is. I don't really have any solid plans for March. I am behind with our latest body read, so I'm trugging along. I think it's just a tiny bit too contemporary for me, but I'm still enjoying it. So I am continuing with it. So we don't have anything lined up yet. And I also want to participate in March Mystery Madness, which is a month-long readathon where you are supposed to read mystery books or books that has mystery as a main feature. And then we also have the tour.comathon, which this time will it's hosted by beautiful bookish Bethany, and it's for this round at least, it's for the entire month of March. I still want that bingo board just to check, but we'll see. I don't really know what I want to read, you see, because I definitely should have DNF the Spare Man. Yeah, whatever. As for how I did for February, I do have a couple of more days left, but let's be honest, I won't finish it. But the prompt that did me in was book over 400 pages. Did not succeed with it, so I will need to add an extra prompt. If I do manage to finish something over 400 pages, I doubt it, then I guess I need to remove one for April. But for March, I will start with an extra prompt. So let's tilt you down and we will see who I will be playing as. So let's roll the dice so that we get a prompt, or whatever. We got number 3, so 1, 2, 3. We are playing as yellow and our opponent is green. Let's see how confused I get, because I'm usually green and my opponent is yellow, and now it's the opposite. So let's just start. So 3 prompts for me. Not heard about on BookTube. A BookTube favorite, or a favorite in general. Something for my pile of shame. Then for yellow we have comic book, graphic novel or manga, paranormal book, roll the d8, roll the d4, subscription box book, a sci-fi, a mystery, that would be a good one, a fantasy, and a veteran on my shelf. And the extra prompt that I will start with, a middle grade. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I immediately looked here. Oh, this will be confusing for me. Okay, so these are 3 ones I need. So I need to get that one, and that one. I'm just gonna do it like this, because I can go by going like this and we'll get that one. And I am going to I can't back. That's the thing. I can't go back. So yes, I'm going to stay. Okay, as for you, well, here we go. And like that, I can get the D4, and then I can go to the next one up there. I'm not allowed to collect that until next round. Okay, now let's see here. Yellow needs that one and that one and that one. Can do like this and go like that. Okay, yeah, green collects that one and goes to mystery, collect that, and goes to paranormal. I move to that one, and I can get to that one. Now I have, because the thing is, I can get to that one right now. But if I do, I will need to add an extra prompt. Do I want to add an extra prompt? I don't have big book yet. I'm gonna do it. This might be a bad idea. Okay, the prompt that I need to pick, because I paused the home. Recent purchase. Okay. I collect that one, and I'm going to that one. Okay, paranormal book. Oh no, whoops. I need to move first. Did I forget? If I did forget to move, then crap. As I drop things. Okay, so I spontaneously wanted to go to that one. Is there any way I can move to get something better? If I move to that way, yeah, no, that's the thing. That's, yeah, it did, yeah. So doing like that one, and I can't go anywhere else. So now I'm just going to do like this, move up here and get home. These prompts are discarded, and let's go through the prompts that I got. So the prompts that I got for March is roll the D8, a paranormal book, something from a pile of shame, a recent purchase, a favorite, a booktube favorite or whatever favorite, a mystery, comic book, graphic novel or manga, roll the D4, something not heard about on booktube, and a middle grade. Let's roll some die. So we have 3 die rolls to do. The first one being the D4. This is a genre die, which means that it has the broadest prompts on it, or the broadest genres on it. 3, which is non-fiction. So I need to read a non-fiction for that one. I need to get my papers. So we have the D8, which is another genre die that has a bit more specific genres on it. Number 5, which is science non-fiction. Well, actually, that's a pretty good thing, because die rolls I can combine. So these cards automatically now are the same, as long as I go with science non-fiction. And then we have the last one, which is my prompt to help with my goals. So let's see. 43. Goodreads Choice Award. So that's to help with my Goodreads Choice Award challenge that I stink at. But technically I can just read anything that has to do with that. So let's just collect ourselves and figure out what to pick. So this went faster than I thought it would go. But also, due to my mood when it comes to reading, this might not at all be the books that I end up reading. Just FYI. But I am hoping for it. So let's start. So the first 2 prompts that I will fulfill is the recent purchase and not heard about on booktube. Why haven't I heard about it on booktube? Because it's a Swedish book. And that is Magi, den stora boken, från häxor och trollkarlar till besvärjelser och ritualer by Peter Barting. And this is a fact book. I'm doing it like this. He wrote a book about dragons, and he's an artist, so he basically that's what he does. He takes some historical figures. I'm just trying to find some historical figures, but also like figures from stories. So this is obviously Narnia. But yeah, so he doesn't make nice art with it, according to me. And that's why I bought it, because it has nice art, and it would be really good if I actually read the books that I buy. But yeah, but also goes through some magic information about magic from other places around the world. There we go. So I am looking forward to this one, but this is, as I said, a mixture magic non-fiction-y thing with nice illustrations. Then let's go to the pile of shame, a favorite book and a manga. And for that I have Death Note Black Edition Volume 3 story by Tsugumi Oba and art by Takeshi Obata. I am halfway through this. I read half of this summer, the first volume of these two, because it was a readathon, and since I finished one of the volume, I counted it. And then I just haven't felt like picking it up. But this follows a boy who finds a death note, and a death note is a book where if you write someone's name, that person will die in 40 seconds of a heart attack, but you can also specify how you want them to die. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I just don't know why I haven't continued, but let's just finish this. I have one manga volume in here. Yeah, let's just finish this so that I can actually say that I've read it. Oh, and there's like a death god who's following him around. And then we have Elle, who tries to find out who is killing everyone. Yeah. Then we have, for middle grade mystery and paranormal, we have Gargantis by Thomas Taylor. This is the second book in an Area on Sea mystery series, so fulfilling the promise of the Mystery Madness readathon. But this takes place on Area on Sea, and we are following, what was his name? Herbie, who is charge of lost and found department at the hotel in this village or city, and Violet, who is a person who showed up in the first book because she was lost and wanted to be found. And that was Salamander, by the way. I absolutely adored it. I have not really read anything on the back of this, and I want to keep it that way, so I don't technically know too much about what this is, except I guess it has something to do with Gargantis. Then the last book that I picked out for this will fulfill the non-fiction, both the science one and the general one, obviously, but it will also fulfill the Goodreads Choice Award, and that is Tänk om 2 by Brandon Monroe, What If 2. So this is a follow-up to What If, in which the author, who has worked at NASA and gives serious answers to stupid questions, like, yeah, I really enjoyed it. So we have, let's just see if I can find a question. Please note that I'm translating these from Swedish, because this has been translated to Swedish. How many pigeons would be needed to lift a human who was stuck in a chair to the top of Q1 skyscraper in Australia? Okay. Yeah, I really liked the first book, and I also liked the what was it called? Okay, I can't see it, but let's see, where is it? I can't find what the second book was called because I can't see it and I'm too lazy to get up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. So So this is my TBR for March, and not too bad. I'm actually pretty happy about this one. We do have 2 non-fictions, you can say that, and then 2 books that you could say are in the mystery category. 1 a manga, 1 a novel. So I'm just gonna pick out some more books, because none of these, as you might be able to tell, are from Tor. So I'm just gonna quickly grab some that I might read for this. So I have 3 books here, 2 of them being novellas. The first one being Fireheart Tiger by Aliette de Bourard. This I got on the sale, which is a problem because I bought a lot of books. This is just over 100 pages, and yeah, this is a short novella in which we're following a person who was sent away by her mother, and now she's back. I have not really looked up more on the back, but this is one of them that I could pick up. Then we have Servant Mage by Kate Elliott. This follows a lamp lighter who is, yeah, she's an indentured servant, and she works as a lamplighter, and she gets freed by some people who wants her help to kill the newest royal heir, who's, well, a baby. So there's that. Then the next one, this is technically out from Orbit UK because that's the edition I have, but it was first published by Tor. This is A Master of Jinn by P.J. Clark. I was supposed to read it now in February to fulfill the Globetrotter prompt, but yeah, I never got to it, so I am in the middle of a reread of A Dead Jinn in Cairo to kind of get that ticked off, but I do want to get to this. This would also work for Mr. Madden. This would also work for Master Mr. Madness, since it has a the main character is an investigator, and also I'm currently listening to The Big Four by Agatha Christie. I have been on a roll with her books, and I'm listening to them. And I think the reason why I'm having such an easy time with it is because I already know them. I have definitely watched several of those episodes when it went on TV. That was something me and my mom did. We watched Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple. So yeah, that one will also probably count. I mean, my goal is still, like, this is still my TBR, but I would love to read this because I need to get a bingo on the what is called the r/fantasy bingo board. I have 1 more month left and I need a bingo, so I would need to read this top one. So yeah, that needs to happen. But also I do have other mangas. I have some light novels that I would be able to fit in for March Mystery Madness. So we will just see what happens. But what are your plans for March? Are you planning to participate in any readathons? Please tell me down below, and I will put all the links down below as well. See you next time. Bye.